Hi everyone, welcome to my online essential oils class. I'm so glad that you are here. I wanted to just thank you for taking the time and tuning in and listening to this class. I'm so excited to share a lot of really great information with you guys and share my story and all about essential oils. So welcome, and I hope you can get comfortable. Feel free to pause this anytime you need to take a quick break. It's about 30 minutes long. You're going to be entered into win some really great giveaways if you watch this whole video. And we're going to do a Q&A at the end too, where you can ask any questions. So before I get started, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my journey with essential oils, like where it started and how I got into them. Basically, it started about 5.5 years ago when I was pregnant with my son. So I was using, some acne cleansers and retinol creams. That salicylic acid that's in a lot of cleansers is really bad for if you're pregnant. It's really bad for your baby. So my doctor told me to just continue using all that stuff. So I did, and I didn't really know what to do with my skin. I started researching some natural and organic ways to clean your skin, and I came across the oil cleansing method, which really intrigued me, and I started to try, and it was incredible. So it's basically a blend of I use organic cleansing oils, and then I mix in also some essential oils, and I use this every single day. I use it at night. It's my cleanser, it's my moisturizer, it's my makeup remover, it's everything. I literally don't own any other skincare products. This is it. So it's amazing, and I love it. My skin has never been better. I opened up an Etsy shop called Extract Skincare a few years ago, where I have custom-made oil cleansers and also other 100% plant-based skincare products. So that was how I started using my essential oils. I never really used them medicinally. We've always been pretty natural, but I just never knew how to use them, like for health related issues. So that all began over the summer. So over the summer, we all got really, really, really sick. It was like some crazy bacterial infection. It was also a viral infection, and it was a strain of bacteria that was resistant to like multiple rounds of antibiotics. So my kids were on like multiple rounds of antibiotics. We were going to the doctors constantly. It was terrible. Chris was traveling a lot during that time, so I was just like by myself, sick, dealing with 2 sick kids for like 3 weeks. And there was just lots of tears, lots of crying, lots of sleepless nights, lots of trips out to Walgreens in the middle of the night, strapping my kids into the car to get suppositories. I was having issues with my insurance. I felt horrible. Like my kids were so sick and I was so sick. And when we finally recovered from that, I was just like, no more. Like I cannot do this anymore. And I knew that there had to be another way out there. And there is. So it is Young Living Essential Oils. Like literally, I started my membership as soon as that bug left our home, and I haven't turned back. We've been using our oils like every single day, and they've truly been amazing. Like we used to always get sick. I don't know if we just have like low like a poor immunity or what, but especially myself and my son Landon, like we get sick all the time. And these oils have really, really helped combat a lot of illnesses without doctor's visits, without antibiotics, without over-the-counter meds. It's been truly, truly like phenomenal in our lives. So that is that's my story with them, and I'm just so excited to share with you guys about them. I know a lot of you guys are moms, or a lot of you guys are thinking about you're leaning more towards natural ways to care for yourselves or for your families. So I hope that this video helps you and helps jumpstart that passion and excitement and journey for you. So before I begin, I do need to give you guys a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor and I cannot diagnose or treat any illnesses. This video is for educational purposes only, and this class is specific to Young Living Essential Oils. So what are essential oils? essential oils are the lifeblood or the essence of a plant. So they're very, very complex. They're made up of hundreds of natural chemical constituents, and each one has different qualities and a unique natural purpose. The really, really cool thing is that viruses, pathogens, fungus, and bacteria cannot survive, mutate, or become resistant to essential oils like they can to man-made prescription drugs. They're very highly concentrated. So for example, in 5,000 pounds of rose petals, you'll get 1 kilo of rose oil, or in 1 drop of peppermint oil, that's also equivalent to the peppermint in 25 peppermint tea bags. So just so you get an idea of just how potent they are, they're super, super, super concentrated. They basically pass through every single part of the plant, and they bring the nutrition and information in, and they detox the waste out. And they affect our bodies on a very similar level as they do to plants. So they affect the human body on a cellular level, meaning when we inhale them, when we ingest them, when we put them topically on our skin, they enter into our bloodstream. And they travel through our bloodstream, they bring in these great, wonderful healing properties in, and they detox the bad out. The one thing I like to mention is that they are best used preventatively. So because they bring in the good, they maintain your body's health and wellness, and they balance your body so that you have the optimal health and wellness that you need. And they bring out the bad. They really are best used on a daily basis as a preventative measure. So instead of getting sick and pulling out all your oils, like they're really best to be used all the time to like always promote and balance your body. So that's what they are. I'm going to talk a little bit about the difference between Young Living essential oils and other store-bought brands, because I know all you guys kind of want to go the cheaper route, because I actually once did too, and let me tell you, there is a huge difference. So I used to use like store-bought brands, you know, from Amazon Prime, make it easy on myself, or Whole Foods, because, you know, I still wanted to get the organic ones, but they are different. They are totally not the same at all. They are not all created equally. Basically, because these oils, they're found in nature, they are not regulated. They can't be regulated by the FDA. So that means any brand, any manufacturer can write on the label of their bottle 100% pure, and it's not actually 100% pure. It just means that something in there is 100% pure. And the truth of it is that that oil that they're marketing as 100% pure can have 5% or less of the actual essential oil in there. So it's pretty crazy. They do cheaper things to their oils, and Young Living, they are a little bit more expensive, but they are the best of the best and the purest essential oil and the highest grade therapeutic value oil that you will find out there. So Young Living owns all of its own farms. It's the only company in essential oils that owns all of its own farms. There's 13 of them. They are all monitored and tested to meet 100% pure standards. So they're all lab tested to actually be 100% pure. And no other company can tell you that. So they are the only company that has a seed to seal guarantee, which just basically means that from the seed of the plant all the way through the cultivation, the distillation process, and then the actual packaging and the sealing of the bottle. So it's the seed to the seal. It has been lab tested to be 100% pure. So they're truly like the best oil that you can get. And a lot of other companies, like I said, there could be less than 5% of that oil in there. They put in a lot of other added fragrances and synthetic extenders. They use cheaper distillation processes, which also cut down on the therapeutic effect and value. So Young Living does not skimp on anything, and they're the only company that truly brings you the highest quality products and essential oils. And I personally know that there is a big difference, because I used to use some of those other oils. They even smell differently. Like there's no comparison. Once you start using these, you just won't ever turn back to those. So the other thing is Young Living essential oils, because they are actually 100% pure. There's no expiration date on them. So this bottle will last beyond your life. It will never expire. Some of those other bottles will, and they'll start to go rancid because they have other things in them and all these other fragrances and synthetic things in them. So that's the other amazing benefit to the Young Living oils. How do you use them? There are 3 different ways that you can use your oils. The first and most common way is diffusing them. This is the Dewdrop diffuser that comes in the kit. It's very, very simple to use. Basically, you add your oils in here with some water. You know, 5 or 6 drops depending on the size of your room. And you press this button to turn it on. It's unplugged right now, but it would turn blue, like a blue glow. I love using that in my kids' room. They love it. It's like a nightlight. And then you press it twice to have just nothing, have no glow. And then the 3rd time shuts it off. That's my favorite way to use it. It's how we use it most frequently in our home. The other way to use it is topically. So you can either put a roller bottle directly on your oil like that and blend it on, roll it on your wrist, your temples, or your spine, your feet. It's a great way because your feet have the largest pores, and so they're absorbed very effectively through your feet. You could even just put a couple drops, if you don't have a roller bottle, a couple drops on your wrist. You can put them in a roller bottle like this with a carrier oil. It's important to dilute for like young kids, so you want to put in some other carrier oil like coconut oil or almond oil or whatever else, and use a roller bottle. And you want to use amber glass because it does protect your oils from harmful UV rays. So the sun's UV rays aren't that great for them. And then the last way to use them is orally, or like you can ingest them. So I put like lemon or grapefruit right in my water. They taste great. You can also, some others that don't taste as good, you put in a vegetable capsule and you swallow it like a pill. So those are the 3 ways that you can use them. I'm now going to start talking about all of the oils that come in the Young Living Starter Kit. There's 12 of them, and they're the most popular, they're the most widely used, and versatile oils. So the first one is Thieves. Thieves is like one of my absolute favorites. I love it so much. It smells so good. It is made up of cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, rosemary, cloves, and lemon. So it smells super festive. I have it running this time of year all the time, like all throughout the fall and the winter. Especially when I have guests coming over, it smells awesome. But not only does it smell awesome, it kills 99.96% of all airborne bacteria. So it kills airborne bacteria. It dates back to where the name actually comes from, is from these thieves during the bubonic plague in Europe, and they were putting this blend of oils all over them and stealing from the sick and the dying, and they weren't affected by the plague at all. And yeah, so they gave them immunity and protection from the bubonic plague, where that wiped out like all of Europe, and it's amazing. It boosts your immune system, so you could take it orally if you wanted. In a pill, you're starting to feel like run down or sick. I just diffuse it because it smells awesome, but you're starting to feel sick or you've been around somebody who's sick, you can take it orally in a capsule as well. The next oil I want to talk about is peppermint. So peppermint is very strong. This is what it looks like. It smells great. It's like really wakes you up. And that's one of its other uses, is like to promote mental alertness and focus. So if you're having just one of those frazzled mom days and or you're studying for a test, or you just need to be focused, this is a great oil to diffuse. It also helps maintain a healthy body temperature. So we use it frequently, like if my kids have a fever or if I have a headache, put a few drops of peppermint on a cold washcloth and like just put it up to their foreheads, and it really helps bring their body temperature down when they've got a fever. Helps with headaches. And yeah, peppermint also helps with the digestive system if you want to put a few drops in a capsule. So that's also great. Lavender, I have the big bottle of lavender because It's amazing. It smells amazing, and it is referred to the Swiss Army knife of all essential oils because it's so versatile and has so many different uses. I love it before bed. Like, I diffuse lavender every night with my frankincense. I read an article a couple months ago about how lavender can help get rid of migraine headaches. And I had never heard that before. I used to get migraines, if you know me, like ever since high school, and they were like debilitating. And ever since Blair was born, I was getting them like multiple times a week, and it was really, really, really hard. And I couldn't figure out like what was wrong with me. I got like a CT scan. I had prescription drugs that weren't working either. It was awful. And literally, so this was before we found out we were pregnant. For the past 2 months before that, I had been diffusing lavender and frankincense every single night, and I didn't get a headache. So it was remarkable. I love it. I swear by it. It smells awesome. It's very calming. It helps promote a good night's sleep. It just really reduces a lot of stress and anxiety. It makes you feel like super calm and relaxed. We mix it a lot of the time in like Epsom salts and put it in our baths before bed, because it, like I said, it helps promote a good night's sleep. And we call it like the lavender bomb because it like knocks you out. You will never sleep more soundly. My kids, I don't always use it on my kids, but I do when they're having those rough patches with sleep, and it helps them sleep really well through the night too. So, oh, your skin. It's really good for your skin too. This is one of the first oils I started using in my oil cleansers. No matter what your skin type is, if it's oily, dry, aging, acne prone, whatever, it has so many great benefits for your skin. And it's even great too with cuts, scrapes, or burns. So you can put some in a roller bottle like this with a carrier oil and carry this around with you for like the owies that your kids get like everywhere that they make up. And well, they really do have a cut, a scrape, or a burn. It's really good. It helps soothe and it helps heal that skin. So that's another great benefit of lavender. Frankincense. This is frankincense. Frankincense is an oil. I did not have any clue how much I was actually going to love it. It is definitely one of my favorites, and I didn't even really know it until I got it in my starter kit. But like I said, I diffuse it every night. It helps promote just like grounding and emotional well-being. It is ancient, so it goes back to biblical times. It's mentioned in the Bible 52 times. It was brought to Jesus when he was born. It was regarded as one of the best healing oils back then. And it still is. So and when I say healing, I mean physical, emotional, spiritual, mental. It's just very versatile in its healing properties. So frankincense is amazing. It's also said to promote spiritual awareness and spiritual grounding, which it sounds kind of weird, but honestly, like I've used it. I've put a few drops on my wrist before a yoga practice or before church, and it's incredible. It like truly is. It like opens your heart, and like it just, I can't even really describe it. You should try it. I know it sounds kooky, but it is really very powerful, and it really is very spiritually grounding. Frankincense is also really great for your skin. So back to my oil cleanser. Every morning now, I take some of my oil and I put it in my palm, and I add a few drops of frankincense. The reason being is I'm getting older and noticing some fine lines around my eyes, and just, like just fine lines and like even wrinkles, and it's so depressing. But frankincense helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and it also helps even your skin tone out. So that's incredible. It like tightens your skin. It reduces the appearance of pores. So every morning it just gives you that kind of like fresh face. Like I don't wear makeup on a daily basis, and it gives it that extra like, hi, I'm alive. And I love it. It also helps reduce the appearance of dark spots and scarring. So like I was saying before with my acne on my chin, I used to have really, really bad acne scars from that time in my life. And I'm not wearing any makeup now, and I don't know, this camera's not the best, but you can see it's clear. There's no dark spots or scarring anymore. So frankincense is awesome. It's one of my favorite oils. The other oil I'm going to talk about is Panaway. Panaway, it smells like wintergreen. It's pretty strong. It is best used to help ease sore muscles and joints. So my husband and I, we use it in one of my body oil sprays, like a massage oil, and we put Panaway in there and give each other back massages with it. It feels amazing. Like we get a lot of lower back pain, and you can literally, it's like tingles. You can feel it working. So it's really good, post workout. It's a really great massage oil. Purification, I don't have right now. I ran out, but Purification is another oil that comes in the kit, and it eliminates odors. So I used to run it in the kitchen, like near my trash can, or even put a few drops down my garbage disposal. In my kid's bathroom. It doesn't hide the odor, it like neutralizes it. So in a natural way. So that was what we use Purification for. And it also contains citronella. So it's a blend, and citronella is one of the oils in there, which is in a lot of natural bug sprays. So it's a bug repellent. So if you're out in a buggy place, put some on your wrist or on your skin, and it'll repel bugs. And it's also good for insect bites and itching. So next oil is lemon. Lemon's another one of my absolute favorites. So lemon's a great detoxification oil. So it supports a healthy pH level in your body. And I put a couple drops right in my water. It tastes good, it flavors your water, but you can also put it in a roller bottle and roll it up and down your spine, because that's very effective for detoxing. But yeah, it's not from the acid from like the lemon juice. It's actually from the rinds of lemon. So it's really good to detox your body with. The other way I use lemon is cleaning. So lemon is highly antibacterial in nature. So I make my own all-purpose cleaner with white vinegar, couple drops of lemon, couple drops of thieves, and some rubbing alcohol, and I clean everything with that, and it smells really nice. Being pregnant, I'm not worried about inhaling any harsh chemicals. I'm cleaning all the time because my kids are so messy, and I don't have to worry about them inhaling anything bad either, because it's all natural and good for you. So that's the other cleaning thing with lemon is it's just like, it's a really good cleaning agent in general. Like it can get gum out of your hair. It can get like weird gunky stuff that you like don't know like how to clean. It'll help. Like that sticker residue on your kids' clothes, or it can get paint out of your clothes. It can get that whiteboard or blackboard residue off. That's always like seems to, you can't clean. So it really works really, really well. It's like a spot treatment for anything. The other things about lemon is that it supports your respiratory system and your circulatory, urinary, digestive, lymphatic, and immune systems. So it's really great stuff. Stress Away is obviously, like it sounds, like it's like a anti-anxiety, seriously. A lot of people put their roller bottles right on the top of this, carry this in their purse, and whenever the need arises, when you feel that like strung out, flustered feeling, it's amazing. It promotes feelings of peace and tranquility, and it promotes relaxation. So it's awesome for adults, for kids, or even for your pets, like during storms. I know a lot of people diffuse this during storms because their pets go crazy. It just relieves nervous tension. So it's an awesome oil. RC is the next oil. It stands for respiratory congestion. This oil we use a lot like this time of year because we do contract these little colds that like are just always going around. It helps with sinuses. It helps with sinus congestion or runny noses. It helps with coughs. It helps with sore throats. Just all the common cold symptoms it helps with. So it has 3 different types of eucalyptus in here. It's very energizing too, so you can also diffuse it if you need more energy. But yeah, we diffuse this when we're getting sick, and it's amazing. Um, Copaiba is another oil, and this oil, it's mostly uses as an amplifier to other oils, so it like brings out other oils. It makes the other oils like even more effective. So it's always like mixed in with another oil. So for example, like frankincense is one of the best healing oils mixed with Idaho balsam fir and copaiba. That can be like an amazing thing to use for like any serious intense pain, because copaiba will bring out and amplify those properties in those oils even more. So copaiba is awesome, and you can add it to anything to just make it even more stronger, or whatever you need for that. Digaz is the last oil I'm going to talk about. This is what it looks like. I put a roller bottle on top of it because it's really good for your digestive system whenever you're having any sort of like stomach upset or like diarrhea or vomiting or the stomach flu. I roll this like right on my belly, on my kids' bellies, and it works amazing. My son calls it the tummy medicine, and he asks for it whenever he has a stomach upset or like the stomach flu's coming on, and it works like incredible, like right away. A lot of people take it as a pill. Well, they put it in a vegetable capsule and take it orally. I've not done that, but you can. It doesn't taste the greatest, so that's why you would put it in a vegetable capsule instead of putting it in your water or something. But you can definitely take it orally as well. So those are all the oils that come in your Young Living starter kit. The reason I went over those oils is because those are the most common and widely used and most popular. There's hundreds of oils. These are the most versatile. They're a great way to start. It can seem overwhelming at first, but you just start small and you learn a lot along the way, and these are a great place to start. So the Young Living membership begins with the purchase of a starter kit. So that's how I got started at the end of the summer. So in order to become a Young Living member, you purchase the starter kit, and then that gives you this membership that you have access to 24% off of their retail price. So anytime you order a subsequent oil, it's always 24% off their retail price, which is amazing. The starter kit comes with a diffuser, which I talked about. This is the diffuser it comes with. It comes with the 12 oils. It comes with some Ningxia Red samples, which is a supplement drink with the Ningxia Wolfberry, which contains the highest levels of antioxidants, more than any other food in the world. So that's an amazing supplement drink. I use it all the time because I cut out coffee, and it really helps boost my immunity, and it helps my energy levels like so much. My kids love it. So it comes with some samples of Ningxia Red. It also comes with some samples for sharing your oils. These little, they probably have like several drops in each of these. It also comes with these cards, informational cards about each oil, how to use them and what they are. These little vials that you can fill and share with friends who may have a need that you want to just share your oils with. And it comes also with some roller tops, so you can add these rollers right onto some of these blends. Like I did it with Diet Guys. You can do it with Stress Away or any of these others that you just want quick access to in a roller bottle. So that's what the kit contains. If you were to buy everything in the kit individually, it would cost you $325. The kit is $160. So it's an incredible value. And this month only, they're actually offering 10% off all starter kits. So that never happens. Like, it's so rare. So the starter kit is actually $144. And it contains the 12 oils. It contains your diffuser. It contains these informational cards and samples. The other great thing about the Young Living membership is that it gives you access to a whole a whole connection and support group of people who are also Young Living members. You have a sponsor who's there to answer any questions that you have. These Facebook groups, these blogs. So it's a continued education thing. Like literally you just don't get it from ordering a bottle off of Amazon or a bottle at another health store. It is amazing. Like I have literally been up at 3 o'clock in the morning dealing with some sort of issue with my kids, and I ran out of an oil, and I'll post things and get responses right away from people who have suggestions, or it's awesome. And I've learned so much. You just have access to all these blogs and all these other amazing tools and recipes. So that's another reason why the Young Living membership is also just so fantastic. That is it. I am basically done. I wanted to just really thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight and just like caring about your health and wellness. And I'm just like, I love my oils so much, and it's so hard for me not to share about them. I get so many questions about them, and I haven't really had the time to sit down and talk with people and give them the whole spiel. It's obviously a lot of information, and a lot of people just don't understand the membership, and they don't really understand like why Young Living versus some of these other oils. And this was just a really great way to share everything that I do know, and I wanted to really just encourage you guys, if you're thinking about it, to do it, because you will not regret it. It has been like a game changer in my life and in my family's life, and I hope that I can help answer any questions that you guys have. I hope that you can start your membership today and you can join our team and just like have like health and wellness from here on out. Like I know people who have gone off their anti-anxiety meds, their antidepressants, and all they use are their oils now. So it's amazing. They truly are amazing, and they're a game changer. I am gonna end this video. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna meet you guys all back at the Facebook event page. We are gonna do a Q&A session, and we're also gonna enter you into some giveaways. So I'll meet you back there. Thank you again so much.